You're now tuning in to Fatima Bey, the MindShifter. Get ready to shift your thinking and turn it into success.
Hello, and thank you for listening. Today's message is entitled, You Will Find What You're Looking For. Now, you ever seen someone who just walks into a situation angry and ready to fight? Or let's say a bar. Let's say you go out to a bar with an attitude of, I'm gonna fight tonight. Well, guess what? You probably will, even if there's nothing to fight about. Because you'll find what you're looking for. You are determined to have that mentality and attitude. You are determined to have a fight. So of course you will. Someone will look at you the wrong way, or you think is the wrong way. Someone will look at your girl or your man and you want to fight him. Someone will accidentally brush past your shoes and hit your toes or something by mistake, which we've all done. And you will turn it into something bigger. Because you'll find what you're looking for. If you are determined to turn something into something it's not, you will. If your mentality is that the whole world is against you and everyone's in a conspiracy to bring you down. Well, first of all, that's really unhealthy, but if that is your mentality, you will find what you're looking for. You will turn an ordinary, everyday activity of anybody around you into some sort of conspiracy. You will find what you're looking for. If you are looking for a person to be bad, oh, this person's bad, they're going to lie, they're going to do this, and that is your mentality, and that is your attitude, you will find what you're looking for. Because what will happen is you will turn anything they say and do into a negative. Because into something it's not, or you will exaggerate what is and turn it into something it's not, because you are determined to find what you're looking for. Now let's talk about another big one. If you are looking for love, you will find what you're looking for. Now, that is not a hopeful statement, actually. The reason I say it like that, many people do this, and I think most of your listeners have experienced this in your lifetime. If you haven't, awesome for you, but I think most of us have. When we are determined to quote unquote fall in love and be loved and everything that Hollywood teaches us, we will find it even if it's not real, even if it's wrong, even if the person we claim to be in love with is bad for us, is abusive, mistreats us, or simply is not a match, or holds us back, or holds us down so that we can't move forward, or becomes a burden, any of that stuff. Even if the person is that, you will say, well, I'm in love, so I have to stay with this. Because what you're convincing yourself is, that's the only way for you to get love. You will find what you're looking for. You see, what you're determined to find in a situation, in a person, in a thing, you will find, even if it's not real. Because you will turn it into something it's not. Like the example I used earlier. If you are determined that the whole world is coming against you and the whole world is in conspiracy against you, well, then you'll find things to be that way. And you'll convince yourself that that's what's going on with normal activities around you. How often have we been with the wrong mate and convinced ourselves that that's what we've found? That we have found love. I know that's a big one. And I know that may be sensitive for some. But it is a truth. And again, if you pay any attention to my teachings, I teach principles of life and then talk about application. This is a principle that is true throughout humanity in both good and bad ways. and in many situations. You will find what you're looking for. If you are determined that someone is good, even if they're not, you will find what you're looking for. You will find that one good thing about them. And even the most evil person usually has at least one good thing about them, even if it's small. You will find that one good thing about them, and you will cling on to that and say they're good. They might be 10% good and 90% bad, but you will hold on to that 10% and say they're good because you are determined to find them good. Now, maybe you're determined to find them good, because it's a relative, because it's someone that's supposed to be a good friend, it's a coworker that you get a lot of things from, a lot of networking opportunities from, connections or whatever. So you're determined to find this person good, and even if they're not. Now, sidebar to that, no one is 100% good. I don't care who you're talking about, not even your mama. Nobody's 100% good, because every human, because everybody you're talking about is a human. And, humans, we're complex. So we're not all good or all bad. Not a single one of us. Now, we all might have different percentages of that, of course. But no one's all good or all bad. Back to what I was saying. You will find what you're looking for if you do not come to a situation with an open mind. You see, again, when you are determined to find something good or bad, you're going to find it because you came in with the mindset of, this is what I'm looking for. If you go into a room full of ponies, let's say ponies, okay? And you're determined to find the red pony. There could be 100 ponies in there of all different colors. But if you're determined to find a red pony, you're going to find the red pony because you're going to seek until you find it. And sometimes when it comes to people and situations, we will seek until we find it, instead of coming and trying to be objective about a situation. You see, just like you can be determined to find the bad in a thing or a person or situation, you can be just as determined to find the good in a situation. If you are determined that I'm going to find a way to get this project done, you will find what you're looking for. If you are determined that I'm going to make this business successful, no matter how many failures I have to climb over, you will find what you're looking for. If you are determined to make your marriage work, not a relationship you started 5 minutes ago, but a marriage, something you already made a commitment for, that is different. Something you already made a lifetime commitment for. If you are determined, you will find what you're looking for. Now with marriage, even if it's broken, you'll still find a way to try to put it back together. And if both parties are determined to make it work, you will definitely find what you're looking for. If you were determined that you are going to help someone in a situation, no matter what it looks like, you will find what you're looking for. You will eventually find a way to help that person. You see, finding what you're looking for, let's dive a little deeper. Really finding what you're looking for in the context that I'm speaking of today is about being determined. It's about being determined because you can take the same principle and, like I said, apply it in the positive. You are an entrepreneur and you want to find a way to do XYZ in your technical field, okay? I'm not a tech person, so that's why I say XYZ. But you are determined to find a way to do XYZ in your field. You will find what you're looking for. See, just like when you're determined to find something to fight about when you go into the bar, you're determined to find a negative. You will keep looking for something in that bar, in somebody in that bar, in order to fight, because you're determined to find what you're looking for. You need to be just as determined to find the good things that you're looking for. But I want to give you a balance. And again, I'm diving a little deeper into the subject than you may hear. When you are looking for whatever you're looking for, what you don't want to do is take on something as what you're looking for when it's not. You see, when you are, again, looking for a fight in a bar, I use that as an example because I think it's just very relatable for a lot of people. If you are looking for a fight in a bar or at a board meeting or at church or wherever, you're going to find it because you're looking for the opportunity to turn something into that negative so that you can blame that thing that you took the opportunity for. I'm going to say that again. When you're going into a bar, a church, a business meeting, a board meeting, a parent-teacher meeting, whatever it is, and you are determined to fight, you're going to find it because you will turn anything you find as an opportunity for you to turn it into a fight. So you are determined to find an opportunity to turn something into a negative. How much more can you be determined to find an opportunity to turn every situation in your life into a positive? I'm going to say that again. How much more can you be determined to find a positive in every situation in your life? Now, when I say determined to find a positive, I don't mean turn something into something it's not. If someone is being abusive, if someone is wrong, don't turn that into a positive. You can turn your reaction into a positive, but don't turn a wrong into a right when it's not. So please don't misunderstand me. I am not saying that. But what I'm saying is, if you are determined to be successful in your relationship, to be successful in your business, you can find what you're looking for. Make sure in your life that you are just as determined to find the good things as you are the bad. When it comes to people, have an open mind, be objective, or try to be. Don't come in a situation with a negative, already expecting this person to be a liar, and when you don't know them. Now, I'm not talking about when you've had evidence to the contrary. That is different. I'm not saying to be an airhead and pretend like you don't know what you know. There is a difference. Please have some balance. But what I am saying is, go into a situation with hope. You will find what you're looking for. Go into a situation expecting greatness, a great outcome. You will find what you're looking for, because eventually you won't stop until you find that outcome. So again, I admonish you listeners, please be determined to find the right things in situations. Be honest with yourself about situations, but be just as determined to find the good as you are for the bad. It will only help you. And especially to my entrepreneurs, be determined to find what you're looking for. I want to encourage you very strongly. Be determined to find what you're looking for. Next time you walk into a situation, just think, what are your expectations? Because you will find what you're looking for. I thank you guys for listening. I hope that you have a beautiful and blessed rest of the day. If you are interested in writing to me, have comments, questions, concerns, please email me at radio@fatimabey.com. That's radio@fatimabey.com. And again, thank you for listening. Have a blessed day.
Tune in next week for another segment of Fatima Bey, the MindShifter. For more of her teachings, subscribe to her YouTube channel at Fatima Bey, the MindShifter.